season 9 the one with Violet? Season 9 was the one with Violet?
No, bitch, that's my
yours?
season.
Just kidding. I'm trying to think of something that was real repetitive. You know what I see a lot now, which isn't necessarily a new thing, but it's really popular, and I see a lot of people doing it, is like the loaf, like the one single loaf. I see like a lot of people doing that, and I love that. I don't even know how to get into that. Do you see like any trends that are popping right now that you feel like are gonna stick?
I don't know. I'm stuck in this Beyonce phase still.
Yes.
I'm stuck in it.
Yes.
Every time I see a curly wig, I got about like 6 of them, put them together, and it never works like Beyonce's. Never.
Yeah.
I can't get it out of my face.
Yeah, that's also like a $9,000 wig.
It's true. It's true. I think that's one that I see a lot of the girls in.
Yeah.
Like,
and you know what's funny is I'll bring Valentina into this too. So she wrote me and she was like, Tony, we have 12 days before I go to the race and I need 18 wigs. In true Valentina form. And this wasn't shocking to me. Like, there's been other things. She's like, oh, my cousin's getting married and I want to do an outfit change. I'm going to show up in drag and I would like 3 wigs. She's very that. So it wasn't shocking. So when we did it, we really sat down. We had a couple of meetings and we're like, how can, we identify with everyone else and relate to the audience, but at the same time still be very Valentina, be her signature self, be completely unique. And so when we met, we kind of, we're like, let's try and actually not do the waves. But we'll definitely have a couple of signature styles, but we definitely tried to reference a few other things that definitely we didn't see a lot of people doing, but still related. I don't know, can you touch base on this and like your style?
Yeah, I think what we were really focused on was making sure that we showed like diversity in different hairstyles, different hair lengths. And then I've always been very specific and really picky with hair colors. And like back to your other question, something that I do see as a trend right now that really like is very done is like pastel hair colors.
Yes.
Are very in, like a very light mint or a soft pink or a lavender. That's really in right now. But yeah,
that's not very Valentina, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, I think it's lovely. I mean, Dangers were here yesterday. You guys know the Dangers? They're from Brazil.
From Brazil.
They're like this duo, and they do this really cute, like bubblegum, like cotton candy look, where one of them does blue and one of them does pink.
I think
it's
they're the most
so adorable.
like, beautiful drag queens I've ever seen in my life.
By the way, I just have to say that the fact that you're taking back from what everyone else is doing is what makes it so refreshing, because you're bringing back something that not everyone is doing, and it just looks so beautiful. Like, screw the green and the red. Like, gosh, she looks stunning.
Oh, thank you.
Did a great job, Tony.
Well, it really is just like the inner señora in me that just wants to be classic.
Yes!
Yeah, it is true.
Like in me, like it's like people are doing like color wigs, and like I'm just like this little old lady. That is not classic. That is not. No.
And I think too about Valentina, it's really awesome, and what makes me a fan of my friend is I love that she does reference a lot of old Hollywood, but from like, the Cine Mexicano culture and those.
Yes. Raise your hand if you're from Mexican descent. I'm sorry, Tony. Hey!
Yes.
I'm from Miami. That's like saying raise your hands if you're Cuban.
Wow. Like, like we love like Maria Felix, Lily Prado, we love Tangolele, we love like all those girls, which a lot of people don't reference, so that's really cool, and it was kind of fun, and hopefully, that'll catch on, and people will start acknowledging these like kind of divas and starlets that we, hold on such a high pedestal and things like that. So I don't know if you guys seen Valentina yesterday. This is a really fun, actually, little tip that we did. But I love, like, we all, especially us being Mexican, Latinas, cholas, we love a little baby curl action. Yeah, we love the baby hairs, like, slick to the head, a lot of spit curls, finger waves, all that shit, that hood shit. But what was really fun is we wanted, a beautiful little classic Selena curl, a little spit curl right there on the forehead. Bloop. Yes. So, I was thinking, I'm like, how is she gonna get sweaty, and it not, remove from the forehead, or is it gonna like have a bunch of little flyaways, and how are we gonna get it to stay still? So what we actually did for her baby hairs and for the little spit curls, we use clear nail polish. We get on the we'll lay down some tape on the wig head, and then we'll use your gel or your hairspray, your toothbrush. We'll get it really nice and clean, and then once we get it to where it is, I put a couple of wig pins in it to hold it down, and then I lacquer it with my clear nail polish, and then I blow dry it a little bit, and then I remove the tape, and that little spit curl will never move ever again.
Fierce. And it must be that the shine from the nail polish too keeps it from looking like
it looks
stiff or
amazing.
crusty. Yeah.
Which is crazy too, because I know a lot of you
That's
when you
great.
like lacquer and put tons of product or hairspray on it, sometimes it kind of gets like a gray or flaky a little bit. So, you know, and wigs, a lot of times when you're styling a wig and putting so much effort and time and hours into this wig, you really don't want to ever change it. You want to keep it, you're like, oh, that's my big hair wig. She lives there and we just fluff her up and we wear that all the time. So if it's one of those and you're like, this is going to be my fucking like Valentina from the block wig, you know, I say you go hard, bitch. You put some nail polish on those spit curls and you make that shit last forever. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I just have to say, Volumax hairspray is just the best.
Yeah.
The absolute best. Mega Hold or the regular one. I've been playing with the Mega Hold recently, but I think who has the perfect answer is Miss over here with the biggest wig in the room.
Yeah.
What I love to use is actually Pump It Up. Pump It Up is amazing. But there's one downfall. When I use it, it's kind of just set. Like you can't really like brush it out. It becomes flaky and everything. So it's really good for like sculpted pieces.
Or a finishing spray. So
or finishing
you can
spray.
use like, you know, another hairspray to really style it. And then when you're like, okay, bitch, I don't ever want you to move again.
Right. And then Pump It Up. And I use Aussie Freeze as well. It's very good.
Yes.
It's kind of cheap, but it actually works really good at the base teasing, which is what I used on this. So.
Well, I think what really inspired the hair for Tony and I was the outfit and my booth. It all kind of just has this motif of like the grandest prima ballerina that's ever lived. So I wanted to do like a low bun, just really slick.
If you can't live for yourself.
What about Dragarina?
Tony, stop.
A to the men. What
But
about
yeah.
Dragarina? Does that word exist? Dragarina.
Dragarina.
Love that.
Prima Dragarina Absoluta.
Yes. Oh, yeah. The house
Continental.
of that. Yes.
And what inspired me is really like Texas style dance hair. It's like
Yes.
big. If anyone knows like pageant background or like old school drag references, it's Texas hair. And that's basically what I grew up watching pageants. Big styled hair, long down to the crack of my ass. I love that kind of shit. And I wanted to wear like just a plain like black gown, and I wanted it all to be focused on the hair. That's what I really wanted.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Oh my God.
Have you ever had, okay, because I've never had sex in drag. And have you ever had sex in drag with a wig?
Absolutely.
How do you do that? Like,
I think the question should be just, have you ever had sex in a wig? You have to really be drag.
Oh.
sex in a wig.
Tony, is there something you want to tell the rest of the audience?
Tony.
Doesn't wear a wig. He makes wigs.
Well, what I use is Super Bond Weave Bond, and it's I use the white kind. That's like it dries clear. The black I can never get out of my hair. So, but the white works really good, mostly if it's from the back.
Fierce. And I have to compliment you on this piece. The fact that that much hair does not get in your face. You turn a bit.
Oh, stop.
Wow.